it's Kay from Crafting with Kay. How are you all doing? In the room with me is of course my lovely assistant, Pickle. So, this is my second attempt at this video because, yeah, I tried needle felting for the first time the other day. I got this from the works, it was also just £4, but unfortunately the white didn't come up very well on the camera. So what I've decided to do is, what a shame, I had to get some other ones. So I'm just going to put some pictures and some clips up here, but from the snowman, and then we're going to get cracking. Which one should we do? Let's do the little robin first, I think. Let's do the little robin. So yeah, basically, yeah. That's how we're doing. So as you can see, I haven't actually opened these yet. But yeah, like I say, these come from a UK store called The Works. When I was in there, I had a good gander and I picked out a couple of things. Now, I do have to say, from my past experience, these instructions really are not that helpful. To a degree they are, but they say what you've got to do, but not how to do it. So it is a little bit of trial and error and kind of figuring it out for yourself. Let's see. So, we've got our polystyrene body. We've got our wool. Small wool. We have our needle. These are actually incredibly sharp. The amount of times I kept poking myself, and I made myself bleed a couple of times too. So that can stay in this cardboard until I'm ready for it. So we've got some twine, some ready orange felt. We've got some specific. Oh, this one actually comes with a nose. Nice. I had to make his nose. So yeah, I'm gonna do this as a mix of what do you call it? Time lapse and in real life as well. Does that make sense? Yeah, time lapse and not time lapse. So. Let's see, to create the body, wrap the front part of the polystyrene shape with red felt and hold in place. Using the needle, poke the felt so that it attaches to the polystyrene. So, yeah. So it says to do the red first. Okay, then. So that's kind of the shape we want to go for. I was just going to cover the whole thing in brown first, so this is why you read instructions. So we have our picture there as reference. Now, I had a lot of leftover wool last time, so maybe I'll just go all out and just go crazy. So I'm going to do, let's figure out which side I want him to have his head. Yeah, that'll be alright. So I just kind of bunched it up a bit last time. And let's just go for it like up here. And then I just started poking like crazy, just to get the initial bit down. Please be careful with your thumb. At times I stab my thumb. And then you can actually get your side bits and start to shape. And the more you poke it, the flatter and more matted it looks instead of so fluffy. Quite satisfied just stabbing the crap out of it. I've seen some things on YouTube of people doing needle felting without any sort of polystyrene, so without the guideline, which I thought was quite cool. But already just doing this little bit, you see how different compared to the where I haven't stabbed and where I have stabbed. So yeah, this is how it gets, you just poke it into the polystyrene so it takes its shape. So this is where you have to get a bit creative yourself. You have to figure out how you want everything. And the plus side is, because it's literally just poked into the polystyrene, you can just lift it up should you want to. So at the moment I'm going to try and figure out how to get my shape. So I think it goes in a little bit around the neck, which I think is about here. Before going back out again. But again, this is only the second one I'm doing, and I'm only so about it. Yeah. So I just kind of want to get what I can. Damn. So you can drag it over and poke it through as well. And then I'm not going to be too fussy about my edges so much, because when I add the brown later, I'll be doing it on both sides. And it actually blends in, or at least it did on the snowman. It did blend in quite well. So I'm going to try and get these little neck bit to do the same as it is on the other side. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued about maybe doing this as a regular sort of craft on my channel, because I have been enjoying it. The only part I have not enjoyed is the stabbing of my skin. So yeah, I'm literally just stabby, stabby, stabby. See, so you kind of see where I've poked and where I just need to flatten all of this middle bit down now. So yeah, I'll probably speed this bit up. As you can see, it's all poked in, yeah. So looking at it, yeah. So looking at it, I'm thinking I might add a little bit more to his face, just so he's got a bit more of a face. Maybe chuck just a little bit more around the bottom, which is easy enough to do. So I'll show you at the bottom first, because that'll be the easiest bit to show you. So all you do is you just pop it where you want it, and then you just poke it in. So just like with all the other bit, you just keep poking it and poking it and poking it until it gets down. Just trying to make sure it lines up a little bit. And because you're poking it in, it actually does blend in quite well. So see where I'm doing it, or where it joins first, just so that I know where I'm at. So yeah, it just takes a little bit of time, not too much time though, to be honest. It's a pretty quick and easy process. See how I'm not even holding it now. And the more you like poke it, and then you can also run your finger. It's also very, very soft, which is quite cool. But yeah, the more you poke it, the more it goes in, the more it'll blend. Just keep bringing over a few stragglers here and there, just so that you don't have any obvious sort of lines, so it's a bit blended. Now sometimes it does help if you put your thumb down on some of it. Obviously do be careful with your finger, but that can help just to get some of it pushed down, and then it's easier for it to get poked in, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to add some to its head, just like I've done down here. And yeah, see you in a minute. So there we go. I'll probably tweak it a bit here and there, but I'm quite happy with this side. This side, I don't know about yet. But what you've got to remember as well is you still got to put all the brown on, and then you can clean up shapes. Like there's a bit of a bold spot there, but you can clean it up quite nicely once the other felt is added. So yeah, so far it is going well. It's very soft, soft and fluffy. So yeah, I'm going to chuck the rest on as a complete time lapse without any words, without any other interruptions, and yeah, enjoy the ride. as you can see, we've now got the body. Oh, hey, sweetie. Okay, as I was saying, we've now got the whole body done. I'm pretty happy with it, to be fair. So far so good. So I believe there's only a couple steps left now, so I've still got plenty of this left over, and it's just this little tiny packet here. So we've got to make eyes using the black felt and the white felt, and then they've given us this to put on as a little nose. So I'm gonna, it says to do the eyes first, but I want to get the nose on first so that the eyes are somewhat central. It was really hard, the amount of times I had to pull these eyes up, and they're still not quite perfect. So I'm going to do the nose first. I love his little smirk. That was unintentional, but I love it. So we're going to see if we can make this one have a bit of sass in his eyes or something. Wish me luck. But think he looks angry. What do you think? I'm not too sure how to not make him look angry, to be honest. But that's him done. What do you reckon I could try and do to make him not look angry? I'm not very creative. On here he looked a bit clueless because the white bits are up there. Now he looks a bit judgy. So that is 2 out of 3 done. I'm going to do the last one off screen and wrap it up with a couple of photos of me doing the penguin and putting him together with his friends. And there we go, we've got all 3 of them done. So I would have by now chucked some pictures up of the little penguin. I wasn't a big fan of his hat, but I like his little feet. And this part here was actually really tough to put this felt shape on. Not happy with all the eyes, but we've got a little penguin, a little robin, a little snowman. So if you'd like to give them a name down below, go for it. The only thing I've not done on any of them is somehow you're supposed to tie this to or attach it to them somehow so they're little hanging ornaments. I don't trust it not to come apart or something, so honestly I'll probably just put it on my tree branches or my Christmas tree this year. So yeah, if you've got a little name suggestions for these little guys, then yeah. But yeah, I had plenty of leftover wool of all colours for all 3 of them, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you later guys, bye.